I'm Mark Schneider, you're watching Schneider Classics, and let's talk about these trucks. And more specifically, this one. But reality is this video is going to get a little emotional and tell you why this thing has been sitting here for a bit. So something about this frame is that me and my dad did start working on it. We did start to get this frame prepped for a truck that is kind of maybe a father-son build. We started working on it then because my son wasn't yet born yet, and this truck was very important to both my great-great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father, and me. So we were getting started on it. We started on it, and then we were both kind of hoping to get it done before my grandfather passed. But as you can see, that video that quickly I'm talking over, that was taken almost 2 years ago. And this truck has kind of just been pushed off to the side because it's really hard to start working on something again when there's so much attachments to it, and having just a lot of those memories brought back. So for anybody who's been on, because the channel's now 4 years old and we're coming close to 1,000 subscribers, for anybody who's known, there's a 72 dump truck that's in a lot of the earlier videos. Now that 72 dump truck's still around, and actually this is the frame for that truck. This is really my great-great-grandfather's truck. That 72 has been in the family since I think 76. My grandfather bought it. It was one of the very first pump trucks they had for their septic business, and it was in the business all the way until 2011, and then it was pulled off the road because it has a giant hole the size of my fist right under here for the cab. So I was lucky enough I found another truck that we could use as a donor frame, and through the videos, that's the one where the tree smacked it on top to kill that cab. The green fenders from that truck, that's on the 67. You know, this wonderful beast that, funny enough, even though this wasn't crushed by the tree, I did smack the tree in my yard right over there. But reality is I wouldn't be in the automotive world if it wasn't for the ones that came before me. And that's why it's so damn hard to keep pushing, keep working, because me, my dad, and my son are the generations that are alive now. When I was growing up, there's my great-grandpa, my grandpa, my dad, and me. There was 4 of us men, working men. And my great-grandpa, as much as he was retired, he was always tinkering with something in the shop. My grandpa, he was a hard worker. He pushed through and stuff like that. And well, my father, he worked his ass off. And there's me in the picture, and a lot of people I talk to say I'm the spitting image for work ethic of my grandfather and before. And that makes me proud, actually, that I've done a lot of stuff that my grandfather has done. Hell, the truck I'm sitting in now, the Bloodhound, is 100% inspired by that old dump truck. I mean, it's a 72 and this is 67. We got the old SM 420 in here. Good old 1-ton manual. I mean, that truck has an SM 465, but so the reverse is on the other side, where my reverse is all the way here. But even with that creates a lot of great memories, because hell, when that truck was about, they said, where they scrapped that truck, I think in 2018, and me and my dad were like, no way in hell. And so that truck came home with us. It brings up a lot of emotion, because it's hard to get my dad to work outside of work, because he's worked hard his whole life. He put a roof over my head, made sure I was fed and clothed. So getting him over here to do this stuff when he wants to relax, it's good. But it's also hard because I'm going to him as, hey, father, and he can't do that anymore. He can't go to his dad and go and bug the old man. And same with my son. My son, well, hell, this truck's here as he's born, and driving this truck from college to his life. And I want to hope that we can get that 72 working on and get it finished, and he can grow up with that truck too, and that truck can stay in the family. I don't know what my plan was for this video, and it's really hard to do because when we stuck our three heads together, we got shit done. We were working, and a lot of my inspiration behind machinery and a lot of me being able to do anything in life is because of the old man. My grandfather kicked me out one day and told me to go sit in the shop, brought a trailer in, and they said, figure out how these wires work and get some new wires put on here. I don't even think they ever even used that trailer. I don't think they ever even used it after that. I don't even remember if I wired it up right or not, but he kicked me at it and said, I need you to do this. And a lot of times, like, we would fight and bicker to no end with each other because we each had our own way of doing it. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and let someone win. I guess mostly I just wanted to make a video to be and say I understand and I miss my grandfather incredibly, and I want to say to him, I love you, I'm thankful for you, and thank you for teaching me so much in this world. And same goes to my father, and same goes to my great-great-grandfather, who was around till I was luckily 15. But it's mostly probably I want to say, like, I hope I have his blessing to say, let's get back on this truck. Let's get back on it. Me and my father have been kicking back and saying we need to jump back on it and get it done this summer. So it's time to start working on that frame. But to add to this little mental journal, I want to say to my son, I hope I can give you all of the world, and I hope that I can teach you as much as what was taught to me. And with that, I guess this then is pretty much me making a public announcement, and then get myself accountable that we're going to get working on this 72. I want to say thank you to my grandfather and my great-grandfather, because guess what? My great-grandfather built that truck originally, and it's made out of 5 different trucks. Thanks for giving me the inspiration for this old girl. Thank you to my grandfather for putting in the freaking work, and when it got turned into a dump truck, using it, and using it, and using it. And thanks to my father for growing up with it and having the memories and being able to share some of those memories with me.